my heroes. They sent me to this building. They said everybody doesn't have heat and hot water. Why they talking about heat for? It's a beautiful day. So I guess they really want that hot water. But they can't get that hot water until I change the pilot transformer. Starring Lamar Brandon Camel. This whole building don't have hot water because of a transformer. I'm gonna have to replace it with a new one. That's why I got it with me. So let's go inside this building and get them up and running. You know I have to do it. You know why? Because we're them boiler heroes. They called it in. Told me to bring a transformer with me. Said that it keeps going into safety. So we're gonna see what's up. It's gonna be easy because at least we just know to change the transformer. Or maybe I came and did like a pre-troubleshooting and I found out it was the transformer. And I went to HMB to pick it up. That could be, a possibility. But we just know that we got a transformer and we're gonna change it out. Yeah, this is a power flame. There's no switch or on and off switch on the top. So we're just gonna have to find the main power switch and turn it off like that. It's crazy how there's no on and off switch on the burner. So we'll turn it off right there. It's a dirty, tight boiler room running gas. So we ain't got too much room, but we got some space. So let's start by opening up that front panel to get access to the nuts that hold that transformer in place. That front panel right there. If you wanted to remove the nozzle as well, you would have to remove that front panel as well. Let's throw some gloves because this whole thing is all rusted and dirty. So the first thing we're going to remove after that panel is the wire, the ignition cable. It's a screw-on transformer, so we have to screw it off. And that's pretty much as far as that goes. There's two nuts holding that transformer. I would take the nuts off to remove the transformer first and then remove the wires. Because to get to that wires is probably super tight. So you want the transformer loose. So we'll get those two nuts underneath. There goes the first one. And here goes the second one. So now the transformer should be loose. And we should be able to pop it right out. There you go. So now we can take the wires off. So there's only two wires there, a hot and a neutral. The transformer comes with two black wires. So it doesn't matter which wire you use for your neutral or hot. As long as you have a hot and a neutral there, you should be fine. So that's all it is. There's two wires that go in and we take off the BX connector. It's a tight space, so we had to spin it off. Not easy getting that lock nut out. It was all tied up, so I decided to break the zip tie, and now we're able to get it all out with no problem. And now let's get the new one ready. But we gotta prep it by taking out that little slot hole, pop that slot hole out, and get it all ready. So I put the 2 wires back in the BX, place it where it needs to be placed. I should put the 2 nuts now, just to hold it in. It's always easier to put back than it is to take out. Not really. It's always easier to take out. But I'm gonna go straight for the wires. I'm not gonna place it in just in case we gotta move it around. So now that we got the BX connector and the lock nut in place, we're gonna put in the 2 nuts that holds the transformer. We cut the excess wire since we don't want it to be too long and stuff a whole bunch of wire inside. So we got the connections happening. That's the first wire right there. We're gonna put that wire nut on it, and then we're gonna wire nut the second wire, and we're good there. We're just gonna tuck that away. Tuck that away. We good there. Close up the cover. That screw comes in really tough. You gotta really get in there to get that cover out. Put the new cover since the old cover is not happening. Sometimes I like to put the old cover just for style. It's no big deal. Alright, we put that new cover there. We good. And that's, pretty much it. It's secure. We just gotta put that plate back. Put that face cover right back. Boom. There's 2 screws that hold it on the top. We put those 2 screws there. Yeah, place it right. Boom. Alright, boom. Tighten it up. Make sure it's secured. And we're good to go. The good thing is, before we changed the transformer, it wasn't working at all. So if it works, we know that we made a difference. But to be sure, I want to check the pilot assembly to make sure that the pilot assembly looks decent and it doesn't look crazy. I just want to make sure there's not another reason that the boiler could be going into pilot's, flame failure or pilot safety. I believe it was a transformer, but if the pilot assembly looks good, then we can say it's definitely the transformer.
That electro is good. That electro is good. Super!
And that thing looks good, so it's safe to say the transformer was the problem.
Bang. I put the new one, right? Yep. I wanted to show you though. That's good. Okay. That's good. That's why I remember I told you it's either this or that. Mm-hmm. I was gonna change this, but it's good. Okay. So I'll leave it. Okay? Mm-hmm. You good with that? Because it looks good. It looks good. Okay? I just wanted to show it to you. All right.
I don't know if he cares or not, but I like to keep the super aware of what I'm doing, but they could, know what's going on. If they care, they care. If they don't, they don't. But at least I told them, because I care enough. So now that we know it's good, we're putting it all back together, reconnecting the ignition cable, and we're gonna start this bad boy up and make sure we got that 5.0.
Metro with me.
Start packing everything up, clearing out the burner. Don't forget the flashlight.
Oh shit. Alright. So now how do I turn this bitch on?
We hit the switch on and we turn the aquastat up. Let's get this boiler fired.
The 8, the 9, and 30-minute, minute and a half purge. Crazy. 5.0. Gucci.
We got good pilot signal. We're good to go. And we out of here. Turn it back down on the aquastat to 180. Back up the tools. And we good. Everybody got hot water now.
Basura.
Get a signed ticket and head to the door. That's a good one. Oh my heroes! Oh, we gave the whole building hot water. It's crazy how a box called the transformer would stop the building from getting hot water. You gotta get that spark. You gotta find that spark. And that's how the boiler runs. But we got them going. We got them their hot water. Now they can take a bath and wash up. But what I can say is, until next time, my heroes. Don't forget to make sure you get 5.0. Oh, who told you? Them guys who call themselves the Boiler Heroes.